Hello and welcome back to another episode of RIMWORLD Solo Survival with Doctrzombie. And we are back at the colony. We've got some minor issues to fix here so that things are running smoothly. And we've got a lot of big plans in the future. So let's get right down to it. Vector's over here digging up some components, compacted machinery. Keith is making sure that we are good to eat. Looks like we've got plenty of good meals here, thanks to these fine meals, which I'm assuming came down in a drop pod. I don't think Keith made all those himself. And we're being attacked! Boy, it's a good thing that announcement came up there. Ooh, there's some silver here. That's worth money. Because I totally forgot about it, but it's only one. And I don't know which way this woman is going to go. Looks like she's going to head to the north. I'm assuming it's a woman. I may be wrong. Female archer, yeah. So we should be safe. She'll come through here. I think our turret ought to take care of her. But just to be sure, I'm going to send Doctrzombie up there. What is he doing right now? He's hauling some steel to the generator. Where's he at? Oh, okay. Okay. Is that all the steel I need left to finish this? It is. Ah, perfect. Somebody suggested I put a power line between the other generator and my batteries, which is a decent idea, but if this is going to be done, then I can hold off till later. But I'm gonna let Doctrzombie finish that before he runs to the front lines here. Maybe too late if Falcon gets a good shot off at our turret, but I don't think so. I think we've got her outgunned. Let's see how this works out. Well, there's some damage there, 82. I think it was like that before. Alright, let's see. Doctrzombie is almost done here. When he finishes that generator, I'll send him up just to reinforce the turret in case things go badly. Oh, looks like Vector's gonna head out there. That's not good. That's not good, Vector. We don't want you to do that. You'll get shot. So why don't I have you run back here? What are these? Sandstone or marble? The marble one's good. That's a decent quality marble club. I'll go have him grab that. I gotta get some guns for these guys. So they can help out in case of this type of situation we see right here. Or at least a bow. Ooh, that dinged the turret. No, it missed. It's hitting the sandbags. Perfect. Alright, guys. So, we're back here in RIMWORLD. This is episode 7, if I am correct. And it's doing okay. We're getting a decent amount of views. I consider anything about 100 views to be decent. That isn't Minecraft. This is it's a fairly popular series. Oh shoot, that has taken enough damage that it's a problem now. Oh, she's down. We're okay. She's dead. You killed her. Alright. Let's strip her. Let's get her clothes. I mean, obviously, that's the only reason. And more importantly, I'm going to take that bow of hers. I was just talking about how we needed some ranged weapons, and that bow is going to be a great addition here, because Vector's got good level 6 shooting. He's better than Doctrzombie is, or Tanner Morrison. Wow. Okay. Keith, DZ, they're mining. Let's go mark the rest of that machinery. We've got some steel up here to be dug out. So we should be okay on components and steel. And then Vector is going to repair our walls, and hopefully he'll repair the turret as well. That'll be excellent. Let's speed things up a bit. See how that goes. Here's a bird's eye view of the village. Looks like we got some food roaming around over here to the left. And minor break risk. Doctrzombie's unhappy. Because he's not Deep's master. And he's hot. And somebody insulted him. What a dick. Come on, there's only 3 of us here. Can we at least get along? Jesus. Alright. I can fix the animal one right away. We're going to switch from... Oh, dear. Ah, I see. I am not good enough with animals to take care of a warg. Therefore, I am not going to be allowed to be assigned the warg. That's dumb if it came as my pet. But I guess there's really nothing I can do about that. Doctrzombie's just going to have to be unhappy because I don't have enough time to train him to be good with handling animals. Okay, our power problems should be fixed. At least during the daytime, we'll be charging up our batteries. Hopefully we'll get enough charge that the wind turbine here can handle it during the nighttime. So, what do we need mostly? We need rooms. Right now we've got 3 beds. If we had knocked unconscious that invader, we would have nowhere to store her for a jail cell. So, let's build our jail right into the side of this cliff. We're going to make it a real mountain prison. And it'll take a little extra work as far as digging it all up will go, and as far as running power cables to it. But I think it'll be worth it for the aesthetic alone. We're going to make a 2-wide hallway way in there, and we're going to start at the front, I think. We're not going to dig all the way to the back until we absolutely need to. These are going to be fairly decent rooms because it'll help with conversion if they're not, you know, pissed off about how cramped it is and whatnot. This is an old dwarf fortress trick here. If you've got your plans made up but you know exactly what you're going to need, you just delete the front, and then they'll only dig out what you need at the time. Of course, the dwarves in Dwarf Fortress are much better miners, but Vector's having a snack. Doctrzombie and Keith are digging. We've got a sculptor table with a small sculpture. We've got plenty of clothing to be made. Always butchering creatures. Always cooking simple meals until we have 30. We're in good shape here. We've got the basics of survival down. And we've even got some good crops going already. So everyone's mining, and that's a great place to be. Let's go ahead and fast forward that for a little while. Alright, so yeah, tonight I was planning on doing a bunch of recordings. I have an hour that my wife decided to give me, God bless her. And I said, maybe I can get one of each of the series. I've got 3 series going on right now. That's about perfect. I've got 2B2T, which I'll always have. I've got this RIMWORLD, which is one of my favorite games right now. And I've got Chromagun, which is totally cool. This game's great because I can play this game in my off time, just not this world, and I don't get bored of it. I'm still excited about doing it for the YouTube. We still have power problems. We're going to have to address that with another windmill. Or really, we need to fix this windmill by cutting down the trees. But 3 series seems to be the right number. Any more than that, and I just don't have the time to keep up with them. As it is, it's going to be pretty tough to keep up with them. Because it takes about, 20 minutes to do a 15-minute recording, what was set up and everything. And then I try to keep my episodes between 10 and 15 minutes. Excellent. We've got some machinery here. But, that means 3 episodes takes about an hour altogether to make sure I got all the footage correctly. And an hour is all I have sometimes, and sometimes I've got less. So, for now, I figured I was trying to do 2B2T earlier, but I got kicked for fly hacks, and because I was running through the nether. And I did not feel like waiting in the queue again. Even though I've got priority queue, veteran queue, it still was going to take me a while, and I just don't have the time to wait tonight. Let's tame this bear! Talk about ADHD. Oh, look at that. And freaking jade, which is excellent for selling. Vector's going to try to tame a grizzly bear. It would be great if we could have some more. 3% chance, not great, but I've seen worse succeed, so it'd be great if we could have some more wild animals that could help defend us. And if we get another warg, or if we get 2 bears, you could start breeding them together and have an army of fucking bears. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great, like the wall between the U.S. and Mexico. Oh, man. Okay, so digging is the high priority right now. But we've got one ready to go. Let's put up a wood door. Let's put in a wood bed in the corner here. We want a power conduit leading right to the door. And just for safety's sake, I will add that backup power cable in case one of these 2 main lines goes out. Also, I should fix this. I mean, it's just there. Yeah, I figured. There. At least then it'll all connect up. And we've got plenty of steel now. We should be okay for a while. We've got 500 of it stockpiled over there. That's fantastic. Alright, Vector's got the bed up. We want... oh, I didn't know I started with this stuff. I gotta put those together at some point. Communications console is going to be really important for trading. But what I actually wanted was a light. Here it is, standing lamp. Couldn't see it because it was behind my microphone. YouTuber problems. Alright. Another thing that you can put in your jail cells, not necessary, but it does keep them happier, is if they have a place to eat. If they sit at a table, on a chair, they'll be just a little bit happier about that. Keith is meditating. Vector's cutting down oak trees. Doctrzombie's building. All excellent jobs. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get rid of that limestone chunk because it's keeping the damn door open. There we go. Alright, it's almost nighttime. Yep, Doctrzombie's heading to bed. Vector is finishing up the blueprints here. Let me guess. I ran this right over something and did not recognize it again. Sure did. Dumbass. You don't need to do this one. Vector, before you go to bed, finish up over here. That's right, I'm making you burn the midnight oil. Oh, pfft, he only did one. Fantastic. What a lazy bastard. Alright, so... this is a pretty small storage room for the long term, but it's pretty easy for me to expand it. I just chop out these walls, dig into the mountain a little bit more, I can make it bigger. So what I'm going to want to do at some point soon, in order to make sure that I can trade these things, I want to put a orbital beacon right there. Now I'll need steel, but it's I do have it, it's just not in my stockpile right now. That'll let me sell anything in the stockpile to a passing trader ship that flies by the colony. Right now I have to rely on ground trade, people bringing caravans into the village. If I build the orbital beacon and the communications console, then occasionally a spaceship will fly by and I can trade with them. I do need to hook it up to the power though. Shouldn't be too far. I also have to open this cryosleep casket. I'm nervous about that though. That could be a real Pandora's box. I'm gonna dig up this extra machinery. I'll just fill it in with a wall. Alright. Furniture. Let's put a lamp there. A wood bed right next to it. And I will barely have room for the table in this corner. With a chair right here. And then we'll dig out a little more space there for them. And we'll fill in that wall like I said I was going to. With some slate blocks. Perfect! Alright, and then we'll mark these for prisoners. I'll also mark it for medical for now. The intention is to be used for prison only. I can't do prison until I build the wall. That's the door, I mean, of course. Yeah, the intention is to do prisoners only, but right now I don't have a medical facility. And make use of the beds I have, you know, there's no reason not to. Alright, we've got two combination hospital slash prison rooms. Yeah, haul those things to the stockpile when you get a chance, and it looks like it's nighttime already. Alright, well that about does 2 days in RimWorld, and although I've been speeding up quite a bit, I'll record another episode with the extra time that I may or may not have. And then I'll probably move on to one of the other series. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd like to thank you guys for being as interested in this game as I am. It's definitely worth a look. Wow, it's worth a look. I know that Steam Christmas sale is going to happen this year. Oh god. Yes, well that's what happens when you eat a rotten corpse, you dumb animal. Ugh, whatever. I gotta bury that. I also gotta dig a few more graves. Yeah, so the Steam Christmas sale's coming up soon. Maybe this game will be on sale. That might be a good time to look into getting it. It's a great game. Really enjoy it. Really good simulation game. And, you know, if you're enjoying the series, you know, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Leave a comment. I read all my comments. I don't respond to all of them. But but I respond to some of them, and I definitely read them all. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time on RimWorld Solo Survival with Doctrzombie.